Welcome, welcome, welcome. I might have to do that. And let I know I can't. How y'all doing? That's the energy. Feels lively. Right. Let's start with some love, some joy, a little celebration. Because we always know, and the truth. Always grounded in the truth. Angels, ancestors, and guides. You already know your positions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Father, Daddy, Holy Spirit. Need that, need that, need that. Yes, indeed. Got enough. Feed the needy. Ooh. Hey guys, can I just say, our Father loves the way you love. They love the way you pour out. They love the way you express. Hierophant to the Ace of Cups. They dig it. Yeah. Even when you don't feel good, baby, you still like, I got that joy, 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 joy in my heart. Yeah, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, fear not. I don't know if you got some health concerns ruminating in your mind. I'm not seeing that. Don't make them manifest. Think positive, okay? That's what I'm getting. I feel like whatever you beat, you beat. And I'm not seeing that come again. You're strong, baby. You're strong. Now, I'm not a doctor, okay? I don't even play one on TV. I am a healer. That being said, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. So, it is what it is. Free your mind. Right. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Somebody's trying to. Really? Okay. Let me just slow down. Let me just slow down. Because that's amazing. Right. That someone thinks they got it in them. That's so funny. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Oh my God. Somebody gonna try to reach out to you as a form of manipulation. They don't really need nothing. They just trying to do a temperature check. Yeah, they want to see if what they've been doing been working. It ain't working shit. Judgment. See? Discernment. Just right there. Wow. See? Knight of Cups. Temperature check. Told you they going, hey, I was just checking. We got Death on the bottom, Five of Cups, the Hermit, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands. Somebody wants you to show them some compassion and mercy. But why though? But why though? But why though? What they do? Why would you need to show them some compassion and mercy? Hmm? What was they doing? What was they doing? They tried to attack somebody of high honor with some sort of health shit. It went back, and sound like slow singing and flower bringing season. And you innocent. That's the problem. When you be trying to mess with people who really don't have a dog in the fight, didn't even know there was a fight, was just minding their business. Family. I be saying that sometimes. Nobody will screw you faster and harder than your. Look, see? It could be like stuff. Death to the five of cups. I'm not kidding. When I said slow singing and flower bringer, I mean that shit. See? There's the hermit. Didn't we say before there was no more separation? There was no more separation of these powers. They are now consolidated. Just straight innocent. Wow, trying to take what wasn't yours to take, man. Wanted to create a blockage in your progression, babe. They're like, this ain't the time, by the way, to show them strength, compassion for their suffering, because this is what they wanted for you, but it was stopped in its tracks. Let me tell you something. This angel caught a prayer, a petition in real time. Caught it like, no, you don't. Rejection. And look, somebody was trying to sneak and do some shit. They caught that ass. And brought it right to their door, right in the middle. They was like, oh, wait, what you partying for? Hold on, where you go? We got something for you. No, we know it's yours. Somebody doesn't want you to find out about something also. There were some lies being offered up that was rejected and refuted. I'm seeing that too. There's a message from the courts also being delivered. Keep telling y'all, check your mailboxes. Check your mailboxes, check your email, your spam, check your mail, check your mail. I also feel like somebody tried to pretend like they were you. That's interesting. Yo, why am I getting the Addams family? So, some witchy shit, huh? Okay. Who wants to apologize to this Queen of Swords? Interesting. Whoever you're thinking, with expectation falling on top of this King of Wands here, that's the person. Could be a masculine energy, or it could be very bold what they did. Yeah, somebody feels as though if they apologize to this Queen of Swords, it will help alleviate some challenges that they're going through. This is someone from your past, I'll tell you that. This person will try to tell you the reason they didn't do something is because they were grieving, they were in mourning. It's a lie. Whatever the excuse is, it is a lie. Okay? It's a lie. Oh, and they know you're going to know. They're concerned. Yes, they are. I feel like something was like created, right? Orchestrated is more so the word that I'm looking for. Orchestrated. To remove you out the way from receiving this Ten of Pentacles in some capacity. The motives were very hidden why all this was done. The motive was to get access to some funds that weren't for this King of Wands. And I feel like that was communicated explicitly, by the way. Thief, told you. Told you. That's, they tried to steal from the privileged lady. Okay? This is something you've had a sneaky suspicion, wealthy man. Right. And it's funny because I do feel like this person was taken care of in their own right. But greed is greed. Y'all could be siblings. The way these two came out and the Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups right there. Yup, could be siblings. Poverty. Wow. So you could have been struggling at a point, right? For whatever reason, life is life. And this person was content to watch you struggle, knowing they had taken what was yours. Okay. Great fortune. See what I mean? So this person was probably not, listen, they could have not been taken care of. Who knows what kind of individual we're talking about here? Seriously, a liar and a thief. They could have been like, nah, we needed more. Family room and bad health. So they decided they was going to take what wasn't theirs to take. All right. Yeah, see? They was like, nah, they was only thinking about them and they person. They ain't give a shit about you, sis. Now somebody, listen, judgment and imprisonment. Yeah. Yeah, somebody is. So yeah, you looking at hard time for this message of concern and thoughts. Somebody probably talking to a lawyer now. As I say, that adjudication. Look, high honor courthouse. I feel like this has already been escalated. There could even be a divorce. And this information is coming out because of the divorce. You know that term is cheaper to keep her? Yeah. Talking about how they pretended to be. This is the spouse of, this could be a sibling or an ex for some of you. But the Queen of Swords this really makes me feel like siblings. I don't know why, but it really do. How they got their money, false. Oh yeah, like running telling tape. You think you know somebody. Okay. Oh, sheesh Louise. Look, see adjudication and there's marriage. Right. I really feel like, and then high honor courthouse. Interesting. I want to know what made this change of heart. Because you were innocent, you didn't deserve it, child. What invoked this change of heart? I really feel like it's grief, whether the loss of a relative or the dissolving of this relationship. Either way, somebody feels some kind of way. This could be revenge that works out in your favor, collective. Like, truly. Justice. Exactly. Thoughts. Landed right on top of thoughts. Yeah. King of Swords. So you gotta be careful who you play with. Fool, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. You think you know somebody. Yeah, okay. You have no idea how gully people can get when their heart's at play. Interesting. This is imminent. I want y'all to know that. I'm gonna pick these up. Justice and Judgment. Those are big, 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 big parts. All this is being worked on behind the scenes. Some other stuff happening too. Mm. Okay. Sorry, I just had to take another look. All right, Holy Spirit, what other message do you have for the collective? Somebody, they are waiting on somebody to make one false move. Interesting. One false move. Interesting. So, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Your light is strong. I feel like there was a lot of efforts to like block it, to snuff it. But look, they doubled down. The sun with the star, right? They doubling down. That sort of energy cannot, with the strength, cannot be contained, baby. Ha 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 ha. I feel like you just so loving and so kind, and even when people try to play on your top, it doesn't work. Yeah. Huh. I feel like your faith has gotten you through so many hard times, through so much adversity, and that's the light that exudes from you, faith. It's a quiet power that just kind of exudes. And I feel like I'm talking to a very pious person. It doesn't matter what you're wearing or anything. It's the energy within you. It just radiates. Your ability to stay calm in the face of adversity. And you maintain this childlike joy and enthusiasm. It it can't be imitated. It really can't be. It's very otherworldly with the star next to strength. I feel like even without you saying who you are, spiritually speaking, it's loud. The energy speaks for itself. And as crazy as it sounds, as much of a blessing as you are, there are energies out there who you pose a challenge to. They like the strife, the aggravation. Not to mention, you trigger people for their healing, although they may not recognize it at times. Like, it hit you, something is triggered very much. Things they try to repress, suppress, you know, downplay, but it opens a lot of energy from their childhood for whatever reason. Maybe it reminds them that they weren't loved, they weren't protected, they weren't encouraged. Not to mention your light, it just uncovers people's motives without even intending to. Like, your presence, it triggers people, it exposes the mask. Parts of themselves they want to keep hidden. I told you that. Lost innocence unto themselves. Interesting. Really a lot of healing that needs to happen. You make people think. And they're not ready to. They're not ready to put that work in. They don't want to face themselves. But it's nothing you really have to say. Your energy. It really does stir old wounds for some reason. But it's to help them. They need to change their perspective on how they think about you collectively. Truly. And this weird energy of the Five of Pentacles, you know what I mean? They want people, you know, the phrase misery loves company, right? Then there are those who benefit from the low vibration, from the pain and the heartache, from the misery, from the loss. The same cycle repeating. Here you come now, helping people get free. Simply by reminding, being a free spirit is what I'm getting. You do this by being a free spirit, right? By living the life that you want to live, by having the courage to be that authentic person. And it makes them feel like they're in the Four of Pentacles, like they don't have enough, and da 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 da. But it's not even about what you have, it's about who you are. That's why I said it exudes from you. But I'm talking to an old soul here. I'm talking to someone who's been here before. Who knows what, you know, what you should and should not be concerned about. And like spiritually speaking. You know what I mean? It's not, I know it all. I know what's best for everyone. No. No, they know what works for them. They don't allow others to be an influence. And that is a problem to the machine, by the way. Because they like to feel like they're the conductor when you're your own conductor. Why is concerning? Because no matter where you go, right, it happens. You're a blessing. You heal. You bring this beautiful, childlike enthusiasm. You help people want to push forward for brighter days. Like you truly are a blessing to any community. I keep seeing this thief energy around. Careful. So, interesting combination of cards. Wealthy man, poverty, high honor. See what I mean? It's really not about what you have. It's the energy you carry. You're wealthy in spirit, which does manifest in the 3D for sure. At the same time, that's a very interesting combination. Also, looks can be deceiving. They're in favor with the divine, good standing. This doesn't feel like it's a part of this at all. Huh. I also want to say keep rising above it when it comes to this particular spread. That's what you've been doing. That's the right way. Also, see that there's an energetic influence here that wants you to be standoffish, closed off, if you will, to um, an emotional exchange, to being in another relationship, like a stable relationship. They want you to feel like all the things from your past are still relevant. You've healed from it all. You're not attracting that. And so this energy down here that wants you, Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, like, like trigger, like, this person reminds me of someone, blah, 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 blah. Be mindful of that, okay? This is a place where you need to, um, don't allow your ego to rise up because that will give this energy entry. They don't want you to see somebody's arrival as a good omen. It's very much making me feel like two star seeds coming into union, like an alignment type union. But there's a chance for love through faith. Hmm. Yeah, it's energy though. Like I said, it's just energy. They want you to feel like this. They're trying to shift your own perspective to put you here in the Three of Swords about a divine union. Okay? Keeping you mentally stuck in old cycles where you feel like you need to rest, recover, heal. You're recovered, you're healed, okay? Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, there's Temperance, okay? Trust your angelic guidance because it's all around you. Yeah. Someone's been working with a reader to try to get insight on you so they could do work on you. This could even be a matriarch figure. Person who presents one way, but they're very cold and calculating, truly. There's repercussions for that. Stay out of people's energies. You're not asking about how they're doing and their well-being because no, that's not what that is. You're newsy, nosy, mind your business. Pick up the phone if you're so concerned about someone. Send them a text, send them an email. Do anything but pull cards on them or pay someone or go to some website or stay out of people's energy. You are not authorized. That is a global period. You think I'm not joking. It's a stop. Saturn in retrograde. Fuck around and find out. Okay? Okay. Love it. Done. Okay. They just want to slow down your union. They want to slow down your progress, your milestones, your achievements. This person, they don't care. It's sinister energy. And readers, you got to do better. You got to do better when it comes to that. Because you are on the hook. You are on the hook. I don't care if you've gone your whole life without ever believing that universal law was a real thing. I'm here to tell you it is. And it is in full effect. I be trying to help people stay out the repercussion areas. Y'all funny. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. All right, Holy Spirit, what the messages you have? Divine Collective. Reciprocity, what? Reciprocity, what? The way you do me like that. Do me like that. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Because you've been in cycles before where people were not, giving and receiving properly. They were selfish. They were holding back from you. Not really, in it, equally invested. Somebody's like active. Like they so in your face about it too. They don't want you to have these new opportunities. And I feel like they about to slip up because the Fool could be very reckless energy. Look. Toxic masculine. Look at that. Oh, Lord. This is somebody you walked away from, and I mean that, like, up to 5 years ago for some of y'all. Isn't that wild? Can't let you go, but won't let you move on. Can't commit to you. Ugh. I think that's got crazy. So this person could have children? God help his children. I feel like this person, unbeknownst to you, their life has gone downhill when you retreated from this individual, pull back your energy, your time, your attention, and went about your merry way. Okay? Because you identified this person as a karmic masculine to you, that it was some weird energy. And because I feel like you cut this person off compassionately. You killed them with kindness. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles here. And I feel like you did this before they were able to do something. There was some sort of setup, some sort of plot that they was trying to butter you up for. Six of Cups, Five of Swords. And then you surprised them, full energy, right? Because you live by faith, not by sight. They didn't think you could actually see who they truly were. Devil, uh, devil to the Emperor energy. Right. This person was trying to spiritually attack you, or they were spiritually attacking you. Like, if y'all were intimate in any capacity, they were definitely utilizing your energy for dark practices. Unbeknownst to you, their life was going up and yours was going down. This person was definitely giving and receiving with nefarious energies, dark, demonic energies. Interesting. Yeah, they was gonna tie you up, have you in all sorts of dire straits. But you was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm telling you, they did not peep that you had peeped. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands. You felt outside energy. You felt weird, competitive. It was weird. Like, tension was weird. Real weird. This person, look, especially if they was in like a King of Cups energy with you, and then all of a sudden things started, slowing down. They started pulling back. You know, it's like this weird back and forth, like a familiar cycle. Like, this person was trying to get at your destiny, your wheel of fortune, your abundance. But you saw something in a dream, you got a download. Gabriel came and blew that horn at you. Wow. But you definitely did. You felt outside energy. Oh, it got weird. You felt this sex magic. Look. Spirit showed this person to you. Like, literally, you might have even seen a visual in your dream of these people meeting up somewhere. Eight of Cups, Three of Cups. Oh, yeah. Switch up, switch up. You gonna switch up on me. Switch up, switch up on me. Oh, yeah. This was some dark-ish. Oh, I don't like it. They could have even offered you something in a cup that you said no to, that was really supposed to help them put you in these five swords. So they were going to be able to take advantage of you. Oh yeah, I just saw the sun card. Yeah. But you know the rule. If I ain't see you make it, I ain't order it, we don't take it. You got away from that real quick. They was really gonna hurt you. Somebody really don't like that you, because you come across so bubbly and lovely. but you see the darkness in people. You hold that fucking lantern up and you get to looking into the soul, you be like, oh shit, let me get up out of here. No, for real. Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups, that's the soul. You look, oh no, I gotta go. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so why is this out now? Is this person gonna try to come back around? Main male thoughts. So this is somebody who could be trying to telepathically communicate with you. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be. But they definitely a karmic masculine. They could. They getting that fucking karma. In my Oprah voice. Message of concern, baby. Yeah. Thief. Don't let this person have stole something from you. Oh, they ass getting locked up. They got caught. They're in the jailhouse. They're in the jailhouse. Them and they karmic ass lover. Who they was giving your energy to. That's what they do. Huh, okay. You could even hear something about this person taking major losses. I don't know if y'all still associate in similar circles. A little birdie can come tell you. You could just, all of a sudden, something make you get curious. Like, oh, let me just go check out somebody's page. You ain't checked out this person's page in years. Yeah. They stress the fuck out though. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Hierophant. I feel like they after this person. The law is after this person. Universal law and the law. They want you to like, you happy? I'm all stressed out and worried. Da-da-da. Man, please. You deserve whatever you got coming to you. Yeah, whatever this despair is. Don't let this involve identity theft, false person, imprisonment. I told you, you're in the jailhouse. You're a criminal. You're a scumbag. You deserve to go to jail. Yes, you do. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. This ain't even like a Beanie Siegel song. They doing it to feed their kids and shit. Nah. This is just a scumbag. This is somebody who just be like trying to make come ups off of people. They partner with people just to, make some money. Okay. They come from a community of thieves. They get it from their mama. Yeah, their mama married for money. Wow. Oh, this chick a Black Widow. It looked good on the outside, but empty on the inside. They showed me family, room, and poverty, like, for real. You be like, wow, this is so nice. Yeah, okay, look deeper. All right. They think you did this to them. Like, you set them up. No, you set yourself up when you decide to be a scumbag. I don't know why I gotta say the quiet part outside, out loud. But this is you. If you show up devil, emperor, what are we talking about? This is semantics. You're a terrible human being, if you're even human at this point. What? Look at the energy you in. Ew. You give the King of Wands a bad name. You a toxic ass dude. Like, straight up. You need to go lay on somebody's couch. Maybe some electroshock therapy. You need to rewire your ass or something. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, it's karma. The wheel has spun. This person's sick. They're going broke. And they could have something incurable. I feel like this is a spiritual issue. whatever disease, whatever illness they are going through, it is because of what they've been doing. It is not just them, being reckless out in the sexual streets. No. No. This is a backfire of you playing with dark magic. They don't know what it is. They're giving you experimental shit at this point. You think you got it from the main female that's a part of your little group that y'all like to do the work with, but she ain't got nothing from what I'm seeing. Nah, she good still. You just run out of karma coins. Yeah, you thinking it's the lover. No, it's you and this magic shit you like to play in. That's you. It's called karma, bruh. Judication main male. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. What did you think was going to happen if you kept doing this type of sexual magic? What did you think? Oh, you didn't? Wow. Really trying to set somebody up. They're like, no, you gave it to me. Somebody got a whole clean bill of health. And y'all out here passing shit around. Somebody like, nasty. Ben was warned to change. Give it up. Let it go. That's how you like to make your money. It's funny money. And you ignored every message of concern. Yes, you did. Change or else. Change or else. Change or else. Change or else. You ignored every last one of them. That's that outside shit. It looked good. Somebody relied a little too much on their genetics, I see. Ugh. Y'all, this is definitely somebody who came towards you. Definitely came towards you. But I'm telling you, you flipped the script on this person. You saw their motives, their intentions. Mature woman, occupation, expectation. They were working you and you peaked. You pulled back, judication, unexpected income, community. You knew karma was going to come and roll up on this person. Thinking they got away with something scot-free. Like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. No, you was like, wait for it. Enjoy that now. Because that will end very soon. That's crazy. It's a community. So this person has children. They have taught their children these antics too. So whether these are career criminals like these that just also, what I'm seeing, prison will be a gift for whoever this is. Y'all funny. They said free healthcare. I don't know if that's true anymore. Don's done change up everything. Wow. Okay. All right, so tell me what this boy freaking out about. Hidden crisis. Prophecy of silence. Quietly listening, your heart will give you the answer. I feel like that's what you did. Two of Swords. Like, you told them some shit was going to happen. And when I say that shit played out exactly, boy. Look, heart of valor, facing challenges and achieving greatness, right? That's what was happening when you were around. Whatever challenges and or obstacles that they were facing, they were easily overcoming them because your energy was in the mix. The moment you pulled that shit back, mm, and now everything that you've said to this person, right? What I'm getting, even in the darkness, there are clues of light. It's like those breadcrumbs, because the Six of Pentacles is also breadcrumby energy. They're like they're following the breadcrumbs that you left when you, I guess, you prophesized over this person or you read this person. But I feel like they're coming to the end of it, like truly coming to the end of it. Uncharted territory here. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know if they have an end on the face up to their inner world. Didn't I say they was in uncharted territory? Look at Carfell. The endless universe. Explore uncharted territory and discover new possibilities. I feel like that's how they got here into these dark practices. Even though I feel like it's a community, that doesn't mean they came from this community. I mean, they could have, but maybe they didn't see another way out. Eye of darkness and the mazes. But they definitely in the big leagues when it comes to this dark shit. I'm calling them a karmic masculine, but you know this could be a top Satanist, emperor with the devil. And like, don't say the devil came to collect and you ain't got his paper. You shouldn't be promising star seeds. They hard to catch. You stronger than this person, and whatever this devilish energy is, they knew it. Page of Wands, strength. I don't care how you looked, how naive, how young, how immature, how carefree, free spirit. It does not matter. Your spiritual presence was off the charts. See, there could be an age difference between y'all that made this person feel like they was gonna have the advantage. Yeah, okay. I told you, look at that. Death to with the chariot. You're an agent of change. What looked like an easy lick, a straight come up. Yeah, okay. Look, Ten of Swords. You saw this person coming a mile out. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. Right. They can't believe you beat them. I'm serious. Like, they can't believe you beat them and closed and got out of there before they was able really to get what they wanted from you. They got something, but not enough to satiate this group. I keep getting it. Now karma is on that ass. This person might fuck around and take themselves off the planet. It's that bad. It's the mental. Like when your mind goes, guys, woo, I don't know. I've never had one of those sort of breaks, but I can only imagine. Actually, I can't imagine. And it's so, look, it's so severe, and my feeling of it that I'm like, oh no, you must need immediate help. This is why I be quick to call the people, because you're not in control of your faculties, your mind. Think about how we care for people with dementia and Alzheimer, right? We don't let them just wander around and get into stuff. We care. We love them. We want to protect them. So sometimes you got to call the people for people's best good, you know? You might got to have an evaluation. You might need to be regulated. You might need to talk to somebody or, you know, several somebodies. It's for your own good. Ooh, it's out of abundance of love when you see somebody going off the deep end. Like, no. No, you like, no, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Now I feel like this person is telling everybody, stay away from them. They trouble. But you a high priestess. You ain't trouble. You just ain't for the bullshit. Yo, they funny. Knight of Wands, high priestess. Everywhere that my crew goes, we get down. Yo, they funny. Yo, they selling wolf tickets, by the way. On your skill set. Cause they going through it, so they lying. Telling people you hurt them. You ain't hurt them shit. You hurt them with the truth. They really invested in this lie though. Like the energy about to change, but I saw the Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. Somebody is heavily invested in this lie. What is the lie? What? Never mind. Moving on. I like that. Let's keep going. You. You're weak, is what I'm going to tell you right now. You're weak. I don't know why you just keep watching, waiting, trying to figure out information to see if your little, pokey doll shit is working on somebody. It ain't working on nothing. Whatever suspended state you try to put somebody into, the shit not working. Whatever oppression, struggles, it's not working. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Stop it. Use your energy for something else. Go heal. Seriously. Stop wasting your time. Somebody is too focused on what it is they bringing about, and that's just what the fuck it is. They are in alignment with their North Node. There is nothing you can do about it. Like nothing. Give it up already. What's wrong with you? Oh, you had a little taste of real power. That's what that was. You had a little taste of power. Now you can't let it go. Now you're like, It's a liar. This person is a liar. And I don't feel like people believe in their lies no more. This person could have even said you tried to take something from them. Like I said, they had a taste of power and can't let it go. Tower to the Page of Wands. A little taste. And they done spent every hour, day and night, year, just everything trying to get back, trying to get access to it. Too late. Told you, you're in your North Node. Saw that with the star. No. You were right where you're supposed to be, and these people can't go. They can't come. You guarantee to have your peaceful transitions. You done left this shit behind. So saith God. That is the will of the divine. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Go heal. 5 of Cups. Go heal. Stop being mad. Go deal with your fucking feelings. Golly. Knight of Cups. Respectfully speaking. What's wrong with you? We know who you work with. We know you done sold out faster than the fucking iPhone. We know everybody you talk to, you work with, you partner with is involved in some low vibrational shit. And you're never going to get along with people like us because that's just what it is. We come from different factions, just accept the enmity and move the fuck around. Ignore people. That's all you got to do. Out of sight, out of mind. But no, you go out your way because you want some attention and recognition. You better be careful what the fuck you be asking for. America, you ask for the shit that's going on. Remember, you use your power of the vote. So again, we say be careful what you ask for. That's a side message, but horns everywhere. Now, that applies in life. Another confirmation. It is what it is. You can try to manifest all day, but the light gonna win. The faithful will always win. Somebody's gonna have an abundant life. They already have an abundant life, and there's nothing you can do about it. Every time you even make a weird thought, a little bubble in your mind, a tower come at you. When you gonna learn? Ugh. When you gonna learn, babe? It's not worth it. You got to deal with them emotions. No, for real. Ace of Swords. See, look, third ace. You got to deal with your mommy wounds. Okay? I'm sorry. You can't take what's not yours. You could plot and plan. You can do whatever you want. It's not going to work. You need to deal with your mother wounds. And for some of you, father wounds. I'm sorry you had an emotionally negligent, absent father who was a great provider, but you know what? They didn't really show you the softer side of being a man, how to pour into your family and your household and yourself. No, I'm so sorry that lesson was not there. But you can't keep taking it out on everybody. Somebody tiptoeing around the truth. Somebody need to hold their mama accountable. She ain't innocent. Fool to the Queen of Pentacles. We can spread this shit out across the board. You need to invest in some therapy. I'm not kidding. Leave that emotional baggage behind, man. Like, yo, go carve out the life you want already. Like, it's a little pathetic. This energy feels a little pathetic. It does. It really does. Because you don't want to deal. Everybody can see that you're in pain, that you're hurt. People just pretend to ignore it. But everyone can see that you are in the Ten of Wands, that shit's just bogging you down. Deal with it. You literally going through life breadcrumbing those people closest to you, because I just seen it in the cards, because you refuse. You literally refuse. The thing that will be the most beneficial for you is the one thing you refuse to do, which is to talk to somebody, to deal with the PTSD. Ooh, baby. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Because you need one. You need a hug and a cry, a safe space, maybe an Atari, because I feel like I'm talking to the Atari generation. Millennials are the most, they are the generation that has gotten the most therapy, unmedicated therapy. And that's because when, their siblings were young, Gen X and shit, they over medicated them with Ritalin and stuff, and so you know they didn't want that. All right, last round. No more delays in your money. I see it, honey. No more delays in your money. I see it, honey. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Because look, I've been shuffling. Ten of Pentacles is still right there. No more delays in your money. Look. Look. And we know. Because look, we don't acknowledge that. You would have to acknowledge that somebody's attempts to sabotage your shit. You would have to exercise your free will to consent to allow that shit in, right? And I don't fucking consent. As a matter of fact, whoo, you have zero consent. See? You would have to, no, it opened the door to the energy exchange, the tank. No, 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 no. No more delays in the money. If there ever were any, it's your perception, okay? It's all your perception. Yeah. See, look, all your perception. Seven of Cups. There's the devil. See that? Wait, I just saw, yeah. That's the one. Right. Stand in your power and authority, because ain't nobody got that sort of power and authority over me. I'll tell you that shit right now. But my daddy, and he would never. There are other ways to punish us. That's just not the way to do it. So, you know, I claim my shit. Booked, busy, brilliant, abundant, blessed, successful, sexy little motherfucker. Yes, I am. Yes. Sometimes you gotta get that vibe. Yes, you gotta get that vibe. Pull that shit in. It's my world. We create this motherfucker. I don't know about your world. I don't live where you live. I live where I live. No more blocks in the money. It's just somebody facing themselves in the mirror. That double two of cups. They're falling for their own illusion. They think they're trying to push it towards you, and all they're doing is reflecting it back to themselves. That is astounding. Look. 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 Like I said, the road is open. The road is open. Oh, I want to go to Japan. That was like sumo, like, that shit would be fun. Woo! Yes, ma'am, change your thinking. I'm talking to you. Main female thoughts. Your masculine energy is your headspace. Okay? Okay. I also feel like you need to get in that energy of thinking about where you want to go, how you want to move, how you want to travel. This is here. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take you well into the future. So saith the Lord. Look, courthouse, child, sudden wealth. Right. Can't take what don't belong to you, not giving you permission of that shit. No, no, no. Yeah, and whatever that cloak they were trying to push of poverty and you know, heartbreak and deception and loss. No, 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 no. Return that shit right to where it go. Yes. Also, I see here that if you were in like child support court and it was not going too great and the child's father was giving you a hard time, they gonna do the right thing, is what I'm saying. They're gonna do the right thing. Yeah. They're gonna mature out of nowhere. They're gonna do the right thing. And also, I'm gonna say this, because I see it. This emperor, right? He got outside child. Outside child, gonna be well taken care of. That's all I can tell you. Ain't my business. I'm not here to judge you. All I'm saying is that you may not need the courts. I feel like paternity is enough for this man to make sure y'all good. So if that's you, babe, yeah, I know. You didn't know they was married. I don't know if I believe you. False person in marriage. I don't know. He might have misrepresented himself. You could have met him while y'all was out somewhere, journey concern, official person, great fortune, courthouse, child, sudden wealth, distant horizons. Yeah, if that's your situation, they're gonna take care of you. It's gonna be quiet, okay? I don't know how much you're gonna see this child, but you're gonna be like going from oh my god, how I'm gonna do this. Look, message concern, privileged lady, message. There's a gift for you, even a home. I don't know. Could have been a work trip. They got you. That's all I can say. They got you. They're very happy about the child, even though they may not be able to be there the way they want to be there. But child, look, they gonna work it out. Woo! They gonna work it. I'm not kidding. They gonna work it out. They gonna work it out. They gonna work it out. Ending the marriage is not a possibility, though. I'm just telling you now, it's not. But, if you're open to it, ma'am, not my business, not judging you. I'm just here to, reiterate a message for you. Um, if you're open to it, you're gonna live really, really, really good. But you're gonna be living with the notion of this man, right? Having to give to two. Man's got responsibilities. He's not gonna just up and roll out on his wife. I'm just telling you now, he's not. That's not happening. But he will come see y'all. And when he there, he gonna be dead. I'm just telling you now. But y'all gonna be comfortable regardless. I don't know about the romance aspect of it, but this child is meant to be here. Okay? And you gonna listen, you're gonna be able to keep yourself up real nice. Y'all gonna have a lovely home. It just won't be his main home. Yeah, there will be some things that you will miss out on if you accept this circumstance, but this person will be giving and receiving with two. Okay, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And listen, I'll tell you right now, do not, and I mean under any circumstances, do any sort of fucking magic on this man. And I'm saying that because I see it. I see it. You don't want to mess up your good karma, okay? You may not see it as good karma, but it is. It is. You didn't take the time to get to know the person, blah, 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 blah. Now, I could chastise you, and I might have to just in order to keep you from doing something stupid, but this ain't the route. This ain't the route because you're never going to get the person you genuinely want. That is a distortion. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. If you can't handle being the other, if you will, that's fine. He's still going to take care of his child. You can move on about your life. But that ain't the move. Do not put any work on this man. I am so fucking sincere. Judgment, Sun, Tower. Walk away from the situation if you can't handle it, if it's too much. I'm telling you, regardless of how this may look to humans, this is a form of good karma for you. Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. You see that? Right. You need to think real long and hard, okay? Because you may not need as much attention as you think you do. It may more so be either the issue of you kind of being a secret, you being the other. That's a whole different thing for you to have to work through. Just letting you know right now, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's your business. It's your business. But there's an aspect of, I feel like it's just because they're married, because I saw the Empress. There's the Emperor sitting there, okay? So he's got responsibilities and shit. King of Pentacles. More than capable of showing up when necessary, being there, da-da-da-da. At the same time, yeah. I don't know what else to tell you about that, but don't you dare. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Because the ramifications will hit your children or the child. Hey. Yeah. So there's that. It's fine. Like, shit. I feel like there's one in there. So funny. Okay. Don't do it. This is a beautiful, listen, sometimes we don't rise in certain areas in life the way we think we're going to. But this is kind of how this is going to work for you. Okay? Official person, great fortune, courthouse, child. Yeah, you get the comfortable, I get to put my feet up life. Don't rob your child of this, because it's more so about them than it is you. And I know how that sounds, but it's true. It's true. You made an interesting decision. I don't know if you knew that he was married. No, I keep seeing false person marriage. I don't think he mentioned it. It didn't come up. how aristocratic. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it is. Yeah, this man definitely came across like he was single. Okay. Okay. You feel trapped. You shouldn't. You feel like you got trapped by this wealthy man. High honor. Right. He's not stuck. I'm just going to tell you, he's an honorable man who likes to sow some seeds. I'm not justifying till death do we part. He means that. He took vows and he means it. I don't know if his wife is in good health right now. And so all I'm saying is, sweetheart, if you play your cards right, hey, he could be yours sooner than you think. Not because, and that's why I keep saying, don't do anything. You don't have to do anything. Don't do anything. I guess this is coming out now, so you don't do anything stupid. Because that would be. Because this is going to work itself out just fine. Wow, just fine. I don't feel like you're the first person he's had an extramarital with. I feel like you are the only person who's ever gotten pregnant. And it is what it is. I think the marriage is kind of a sham. I really do. I don't know what that's about. Maybe she's not into... shut up. I really do feel like it's a sham. I wholeheartedly feel like it's a sham. For whatever reason, this has to be. Is it an arrangement? This might be an arranged marriage. This is above my cultural code. I don't know. But that's what this feels like. Because I keep seeing this imprisonment card, wealthy man courtship. This makes me feel like he married into a family of very wealthy people, sudden wealth, community, bad health. See what I mean? I don't feel like this relationship operates like a normal relationship. I feel like there's an understanding that both of these people, I'm just going to say, were forced into this marriage. And this is not a situation where they can divorce, but they can live separate lives, so to speak. Yeah. Till death do they part. Like I don't know if there's like a prenup. There's something there with paperwork. Yeah. So he's got money. This makes me feel like one of those high-powered family merger situations. Oh, y'all funny. It might be Arab money. Yeah, that's why he can shower you with gifts, but he is in despair. Ooh, because he wants you. He wants to be there. This man wears 3 hats, but he's under heavy scrutiny from him. I'm getting maybe a father-in-law. Shit, yo, your expense account might be written up as a charity. This guy's creative. Oh, because somebody's looking at the books and they're like, they're concerned about where this money's going to this charity and its frequency. Oh, this shit's funny. Thoughts. He's clever. He's clever. I give him that. Yeah, he's fucking clever. But I feel like this is his father-in-law looking into some things. He might need to see. That's a concern. He might need to be a little careful. Unexpected income, thief, and coffin. He might think he's trying to embezzle money or something like that. I feel like man to man, they about to have a conversation. Yeah. Ooh. He gonna work out something different. Okay. I gotta get out of that because I'm feeling like I'm spilling too much tea. Oh, well, that's funny. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this helped. I'll check you guys later. Thank you again for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing. Your bookings, your donations are always greatly appreciated. And we'll do this again soon. Bye.